Now let me show you guys the best item in all of Fallout 4. Much better than any weapons, any double fat man guns, or whatever you guys like. Much better than any armor, any power armor. We have over here by the Bridge of Sanctuary, hidden right in front of your noses, the absolute best item in Fallout 4. And here it is, this engine thing. Yeah. So I love this. Pick that up, set it back down. Now I'm gonna jump on it. Now I'm standing on top. I'm gonna grab it. Now check this out. Jump, 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 jump. And you can just keep on jumping up. And it'll keep on making you go higher and higher. From what I've seen, there is no limit to how high you can go, but getting back down can be really tricky if you don't have power armor. Because of course, fall damage. Now you need to keep looking straight down with this, because if you look to the side a little bit, you're gonna be in a bit of trouble. Now it's time to challenge myself. How high can I go?
Can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie. I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your heart, I feel paralyzed.
So that was when I found out that there actually is a limit to the height that you can get to using this technique, and I think it's just in general in Fallout 4 because it teleported me directly back to the ground and the other thing didn't really show up again. I kind of lost the thing I was standing on. Maybe it was still falling and maybe it'll be there if I go back to that later, but it's going to take it a while to fall all that distance if that is true. So basically I just hit that height and then it teleported me back down. So I didn't have to worry about fall damage. That was one good thing because I was not wearing power armor there, and I could have died if I ever fell off of it. And at that point I was able to see a lot of the map. Doing it the way that I did it seems pretty useless. It wouldn't really help you in most cases, but it might actually be able to help you depending on what you're doing. If you're trying to get to some place you shouldn't be able to get to, doing that type of thing, if you needed a jetpack to get somewhere and it's outside, you could actually carry this thing with you throughout the Commonwealth and then take it to like fly up next to a building and jump onto some spot. Like if you were trying to get the loot that's up in that secret area on top of Diamond City, then you could go do that using this instead of doing the parkour and instead of having a jetpack. Another case where I could guess that this thing might actually have some reasonable use would be if you knew that there was going to be an enemy somewhere. Like if you were going to some place where you knew there was going to be a Deathclaw or something like that, then you could get up high into the air and then kill it from the sky before you aggro it. And then it could be potentially useful for like combat situations. But that's pretty much the only type of situation where it would be actually useful, since like behemoths, if you knew that there was going to be one, it wouldn't really matter because they can still throw stuff at you while you're in the air and you couldn't really move to dodge it. If nothing else, it's interesting, and I'm not sure if there are other objects like this out there in the Commonwealth. I'm guessing there are, because I think that the only credentials were that it was a large enough object that it actually had some sort of thing you could run into. Like if you hit a cone or if you run into a tire, it would not make you walk over it, it would make you walk through it like it wasn't even there. This though, you run into it and it stops you. You have to actually jump on top of it and go over it. And you can pick it up. So those are the two things that you need. It has to be an actual object and you have to be able to pick it up, which I'm guessing is based off of the size and the fact that it was supposed to be picked up for some reason. There's probably other items like this out there in the Commonwealth, but I don't know where there are. If you guys have seen any of them, then please tell me. I'm interested to know where they would be. Just go ahead and leave a comment about that. And speaking of leaving comments, if you guys liked this video, then like this video. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about Fallout 4 or technology in general. I would be more than happy to answer your questions, and I'm hoping someone could answer mine. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to learn how to tech.
I feel paralyzed.